Thank you. Okay, so Mamta, for you, everywhere I have let go of my needs, but I still need something from the side. Will you now destroy and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shorts, poison, side knee pain. Talk to your body also. Tell the body, like, be happy, be healthy, and it will work out. So how does it get better than this? Guys, today is summer solstice, day of abundance, the longest day in the whole of the year. So it's a day to celebrate. And since the morning 6 a.m., me and some shamanic participants, we've been online and celebrating and mostly talking. But talking is a great form of celebration, is it not? So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Okay, so how many of you know what is today's topic? Anyone? Yes, Jasmine? Jasmine? You don't know? Oh, okay. Then I can talk about anything, I think. Doesn't matter.
Nithya, it's how things work.
Oh, Tina, you remember, then I have to talk about that. I was just looking at who's looking at my posters. And so in the game of life, how do things work? Would you guys like to know? Everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to perceive life for the game that it is, and to make everything work in your favor, to rig the game in your favor that you always win, everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Okay, so how many of you think that life works when you don't take any risk? Like, I should do the same thing again and again, no risk at all. Anyone? Yes, no, maybe? No, okay.
Maybe.
Maybe. That's the biggest risk you take, doing the same thing again and again, because you'll exactly get the same result. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And there's some people who, like, you know, there's this word that was coined. Have you guys heard it? Calculated risks. Yeah. How many of you take calculated risks? You calculate everything and you make the risk actually risky. If you didn't calculate, it might have not been that risky. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you not destroy it all?
Nithya, calculate.
Sorry, Krishna?
I said, I want to calculate and take a risk, but that never happens the way I plan it.
Yeah, you calculate and make it a risk.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys. So that's why we're telling how things work and letting go of what doesn't work. So that doesn't actually work. And the thing is, whatever you calculate as a loss, you will lose, but whatever you calculate as gains may not come. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you not destroy and create. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So life is meant to be an adventure. So are we willing to play? When you play a game, are you like worried about, will I lose everything? Will I gain? Or will you just play for fun? So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So when life is a game, if you don't believe that, let's clear that first. So everywhere you've made life so significant that it is not fun for you anymore. Will you now revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, reclaim, resign, destroy, and uncreate it once and for all eternity? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, 5 minutes. Thanks, Nithya. By the way, you guys can also take a look at my wolf. That's the cheetah. And I have some stuff up, which you can see later. Just wanted, apparently I am covering them, but it's fine. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to perceive life for the game that it is, and to have so much fun? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So life is a gamble, right? Every day you make choices and then you don't know what is going to happen from that. But what if you can gamble in such a way that everything works in your favor? Are you willing to do that? How do we do that?
By taking risks.
By taking risks. By
Or
being
challenge.
by being that energy of knowing that the universe is blessing you so much that things will work in your favor. So can you live like that? Now, we are not going to take calculated risks, but doesn't mean we're going to take risks. We're going to live and be happy. So nothing is a risk for an infinite being. Is there anything you can risk? So everything that brought up and let down will be now destroyed and created all. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So what would it be like for me to perceive the game of life, to win and to rig everything in my favor, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that will you now destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. What can you be or do different to perceive the game of life for what it truly is, and to be able to win with ease, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that will you destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Okay, we're going to talk about how things work. You can ask me about anything, how anything works, and I can answer.
So Nithya, I will ask you.
Yes, Varsha.
So while I was doing the shamanic healing, which I'm really grateful, यार तूने मुझसे पूछ लिया और मैंने इसे हाँ कर दी, नहीं तो मैं ना dice ही थी, I should join it or not. And the journey you made me do with the sun, the entire group, then right side I saw totally with the heavy energy soaked in me. I could literally sense that. So now, how to get out of it? Some clearings. I am doing work of shamanism, which I love.
So everywhere you've decided that you're stuck in something, that you have to even get out of it, will you now destroy it?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shots, boys and girls. See, your point of view creates your reality. That's how things work.
Absolutely.
So if I have a point of view that it's heavy and I have to get out of it, even if you say, how do I get out of it? What is the underlying point of view? I'm already stuck in it.
Absolutely. So Nithya, how to get out of it? Means if anything is going in your life, should we just don't create any point of view on it and just be in allowance of it?
Yes, interesting point of view. I have this point of view. And what can I be to change this? Everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive.
But when we are asking this question also that what we can be to change this, then also we have an underlying point of view that something is there with us.
That is correct. But when we say, what can I be to change this? You're aware that you have a point of view and you're willing to change it. But when you say something like, I'm stuck or it's heavy, that becomes more solid.
Okay.
So the way to change is by asking questions. And the more elegant we get at this art of asking questions, right, the more better it will be. So when I perceive anything, let me not say I feel heavy, my right is focused. Say, okay, I perceive something. What can I be to change this? And we will not stop perceiving. You will perceive things.
Right.
But that's the elegance of using the word perceive over feel. So what invention have you used to make the word feel so significant in your life that you can feel everything that's yours and not yours, and you can make everything yours that is not yours? Everything that is will you now destroy and create it all.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And we, okay, so we'll go back to the basics of Access. Your point of view creates your reality. And 99% of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions are not yours. What about the remaining 1%? Anyone knows the answer?
Sorry,
That is also not ours.
Sorry?
What is
That is also not ours. The 1% is also not ours.
Yeah. So I said 99% of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions are not yours. So what about the remaining 1%?
That is also not ours.
That's also not ours.
Because we are meant to be in silence.
No, we were not meant to be silent. We were meant to talk, create, and do a lot of things.
But silence in the sense that be in allowance of everything and no creation of point of views.
Yes.
In that sense, I meant it.
Yeah. So even that 1% is actually not yours. If it is yours, it is not you as of today. It is some younger age of yours, or that also you've picked up from someone, but you've made it yours. So an infinite being will always be happy and grateful. Anything else If life is not easy, it's not you. If you're not happy, it is not you. If you're not grateful, that is also not you, because you're meant to be that powerful. And if you're meant to be that powerful that everything works for you, would you choose to be unhappy or sad or emotional or in pain?
So Nithya,
Everything that brought up, one second, everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Yes, Rohana.
So you said that one person also is not ours.
Yeah.
And where is that one person? So why did we differentiate 99 separate and then one separate?
Just for fun. So everything that brought up and let down, I now destroy and uncreate it all.
Okay. So where are our thoughts then?
You don't have thoughts. You just pick up from others. So everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots.
64,000 thoughts in a day we pick up from others?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Even more, actually. I don't know where you got the calculation. I'm not good at calculation.
Okay.
So what if we can ask who does it belong to for everything that shows up, even if it's a positive thought, even if it's a negative thought, and then try how things go. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, miss. So when you're really happy, you are space. You're not thinking. How many of you are thinking and you're happy? Everything that brought up and let down for you, will you destroy it? Uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. How many of you dream so well and you're happy with your dreams? And then suddenly you're like, this is a dream, and everything goes away. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So when you're truly being yourself, you will be happy. There'll be a lot of space. There'll be a lot of space in your life, in your not much thinking in your head. So that is when you're being yourself. Being yourself is very easy. When you be yourself, things will work. So how do you make everything work for you? Being you, changing the world. Changing the world includes your external environment, things for you, things for others. So everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So everything that I've picked up from everyone else that is not mine and is not allowing me to be myself, I now send it back with consciousness attached, and I revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, reclaim, resign any decision that has made me pick up from anyone. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So you have to be a particular energy for that to come to you. It's not the other way around. So this is what people kind of did not teach us, or this is where a lot of people get it wrong, even though there's nothing right or wrong, but they perceive that they got things wrong or things don't work the way they like it, is when I say I would, if I get a lot of money, I'd be extremely happy. So you're waiting for the money. And then you keep waiting. And you'll get the money also, but you don't get happy. So that's a different story. But the thing is, if you were happy, you would get the money. It's not the money that brought you happiness. It was the happiness that brought you the money. So when you be a particular energy, it will invite that into your life. That's how things work. But we are always looking at it the other way. Let me get this, then I'll be happy. Let me get that first, then I'll do this. If I have money, I will go and do the class. You lost the plot when you said if, because you're saying conditional. You're saying it's okay if I get it, else okay, else if okay. So we don't know what condition will play out. But you say when I get it, and I will get it, I will do it. Then you perceive the energy of how good you feel or what you're going to get out of the class. And if you're really clear, then the universe will give you the money. It's not that if you get the money, only you can do something. So are you willing to be the energy of what you would like to create? And how do you be that energy? That only you will know, but you can open up all those energies by asking a question. So what can I be or do different to be vibrationally compatible and congruent to all my desires? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to have so much fun in playing in life and rigging everything in your favor so that everything works for you, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all 9 shots, poison, yours. Yes, Sagari, you have a question.
Yes, Nithya. We are all infinite beings. So who's creating all these thoughts, feelings, and emotions that we are perceiving?
The infinite beings who don't act like infinite beings and who act really finite. So I think
Okay.
that down will
And we do that too, I guess, from time to time. We forget we are infinite beings, right? Is that what you mean?
That depends on you, but yeah, most people forget they're infinite beings. Most people don't behave like infinite beings. Most people love making themselves lesser. So I think that brought up and let you destroy them.
Thank you.
I'm good, bad, for all 9 shots, poison, beyonds. So what if you can be that infinite all the time? That's the idea of life. How you can be the best version and as infinite as you can be. And if you want to even get into that, I have to be so infinite. The first thing is to let go of defining what is infinite. Second thing is to not to look at the other person and say, oh my God, that person is infinite and I'm not. So everything that brought up and let down, destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all 9 shots, poison, yours. Third is to let go of judgment. Fourth is to always be yourself. So these are like so many things that are so simple. They're not complicated. And it all asks for you to have fun. If you're playing, let's say you're in this casino and it's a gamble, you don't know what's going to happen, but you have unlimited resources. We do. Don't we have all enough air to breathe every day? More than enough. Don't you have enough water every day? And other things are also, they're not as bad as you think they are. The thinking is what creates more problems than actuality. So, because your needs will always be met. In the game of life, you're given all the resources. You're given the money to gamble. You're given the resources to gamble. You're given multiple opportunities. However bad you play, they're not going to kick you out of the casino. You get to play again. So would you live like that? So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Okay. So everywhere we have decided we will not take any risks or only calculated risks, and risk everything that you can live by not taking any risks or taking calculated risks. Will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And those of you who still believe in calculations and life will work based on calculations, will you destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. I think calculations is useful when you count money. I don't know what else it's useful for. So everything that is times the godzillion, will you destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Yes, Dia, you have a question. Dia?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So Nithya, this is about in terms of money, how there are sometimes like my husband has a lot of money, but still money can make me and I am also earning now. But the problem is I don't get in its hand. It goes to the bank account and or it comes to Paytm where I'm not seeing money, coming in. I get very constricted knowing that, oh, ye mera money hai, this is yours. And like right now you're seeing it is my interesting point of view. Maybe I'm buying it. But the whole thing about women always being dependent on men financially and just being in the house and taking care of children. And, this thought itself is like, it makes me go in a very shell-like position, like, how to come out of this, I don't know, the life doesn't feel like a game. It just feels...
It's so simple. Don't think that.
Yeah.
Think something else. What can I think? If I really have to think, what can I think that is contributive to? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all 9 shots, boys and girls. It's not true. Women are warrior women. And women are here to nurture everything. So everywhere you bought that lie and you love that lie, so you don't want to let it go and you want to keep on calculating the lie so that it can make sense to you. Will you now destroy and create it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, poisonous. Don't try to make sense of things at all. Just let them be. Hi. Where we said hi. So don't try to make sense of anything. Just let it go. And it's not true. You said you're earning. Diya, I'm happy to take the money in Paytm and bank accounts. That feels very much like money to me. If you don't, I'm like very happy. I can give you all my accounts. And then if you pay me like 50% commission, I can probably get 50% cash and give it back to you. Also, nice business. What does it get better than that?
Yay.
That's also money.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That is also money. Yeah. So that's today you can walk with your phone and have so much money in your hand with Paytm and Google Pay. So what invention am I using to not perceive this as money, to not perceive my house as money, to not perceive my clothes, my things, everything I have in my house as money, to not perceive myself as money. So everything that is times the godzillion, will you destroy and create it all? Right, wrong,
Yes.
talk, all nine shorts, poisonous. Again, they are love Paytm. I can give you my number.
I got you. I got you. The next course from you, and then I'll happily pay you. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Nithya, clearing for destruction of definition of money, please.
So what have you defined as money that is not? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, poison yours. What invention are you using to still try to define money and figure out what is money and figure out which money is yours and which is not yours? Everything that is times the godzillion, will you now destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, poison yours. Everything in the universe is yours. Can you live like that? You don't know how it will come from where it will come. Can you live like that? Who is there to stop you from living like that? Except yourself. So everything that brought up in let down, will you destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay, so Preeti is saying, I have thick hairs around my face. I'm not liking it because I feel awkward to face people because it's not common for girls. So everywhere I have decided to take up the masculine role in my life and my body is reflecting the same. Will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. I experience fear of lack of money. Can you share a clearing for it? Fears are lies. So it's not true that you will ever lack money or ever lack anything. Your needs will always be met. But the more I ponder over a fear, I cannot get over it because I'll be distracted in that fear. So that'll even stop me from eating properly, being happy, taking care of my skin, taking care of my body. So all the lies and the distractor implants of fear and all the Shiku implants and explants hidden underneath that, I now destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, poison. Okay, guys. So who are you? You are infinite abundance. You're infinite abundance embodied. What is abundance? You'll have more than what you require. It does not mean that I will have millions of dollars right away in my bank account. But I'm sure all of you have more than what you require. Your needs are always met. So live like that. I know I'm infinitely abundant. I know one way or the other I'll get it. And how many of you get money on the last day? Before the whole thing, if I don't pay tomorrow, that's it, and you'll get it today or tomorrow morning. It will come one way or the other. It's always come, has it not? So that's who you are. You can create infinitely abundant if you don't think that you lack anything. If you think you lack anything, that shall become true because you're that powerful. So everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and girls. So how much abundance of my thinking am I using to create so much lack in my life? Everything that is times the godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, men. Everything is given to you in abundance. If you don't believe me, how many thoughts do you have? Isn't that abundant? Can you count it?
Yes, a lot. No,
A
can't
lot.
count.
Yeah. So that's the same thing for how much air you breathe, how much hair you have, how much, whatever. I don't know how to fill it, but everything that you get is given to you in abundance, right? So why would you not have abundance of money? So everything that brought up in that down, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and girls. Yes, Krishna, you have a question?
Yeah. Every time I start to work and work gains momentum and things start going well, I have a breakdown, like a physical uh, problem, which, brings me down. So sometimes it is recently when I've restarted after my treatment and everything and got back on my feet, I noticed that I started getting very petty breakdowns. Like I had a bad eye infection, then I have tooth this thing. So something or the other that, doesn't allow me to go beyond. It's bothering me a lot.
Whatever I defined as going beyond, everything that is what you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shows, poisonous. Every year I've calculated what is going beyond, and I've also calculated that I may or may not be able to do it. So I've calculated it in such a way that I don't do it. Will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shows, poisonous. So what invention am I using to stop myself and all the resistance that I'm using at this point? I now destroy and uncreate. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, poison, beyonds. Body, give me ease in allowing me to create this. What is the awareness you're trying to give me? So everything that does not allow you to perceive and receive that, will you now destroy and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, poison, beyonds. You can do it, Krishna. No one is there to stop you.
Thank
Nithya,
you.
when
Thank
you
you.
were talking about abundance, okay, last night, somewhere around 11:30, I had a plate full of, I had pizza, I had breadsticks, I had potato shots, I had taco, I had burger, everything. And then I just looked at my husband and I said, what all did you order? Like, why? And I was about to say something when my elder daughter walks in and she says, Mama, you have in abundance, be in gratitude and finish it.
Awesome.
So the moment you said abundance, because after this conversation, we had dinner and then we slept. So the first thing that came, she just walked in and she said, Mama, you have an abundance, say, be in gratitude and say thank you and eat it. So yes, we have an abundance.
Yeah, everything in abundance. How many clothes do you need? How many clothes do you have? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, poison, beyonds. And you have a cupboard full of clothes, but it still feels like I don't have any clothes. I don't have enough clothes. All the colors I've already worn, this, that. But you have everything in abundance when you actually look at the truth. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So everywhere I'm good at creating abundant disease, because I can create from abundance, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to rig everything in your favor and to make everything work for you, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive and receive that, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Okay, Jasmine, did you have a question? Your hand was raised and now it's unraised. No, okay. So any more questions from anyone?
Ma'am, I have a small question. Actually, I joined late actually. Can I ask?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I have some sleep issues, health issues, some fear related. I don't know how to come out of that. So could you tell some statement for that? Like liver related issues. I have sleep health issues actually.
Don't make it yours. How can you're not supposed to say I have this issue, I have that issue.
Okay.
I'm healthy. What can I be to change all of this for my body? Everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive and receive that, will you destroy and create it all? Right.
Okay, ma'am.
What for call nine shots, poison, beyonds. So talk to your body and say, body, show me how to get out of this. And everything
Okay.
that you picked up from someone else, which is not yours, will you send it back with consciousness attached? Right.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you. You're telling quick. I am not able to note it down. You told very fast. You're so fast. So nice.
Thank you. I am so fast. The recording is available. You can listen to it and note it down. No problem.
Okay, ma'am. You will send in the group?
In the group, there is a YouTube link. So every week, the same recording will go on YouTube.
Okay, thanks a lot. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So how things work is your point of view creates your reality. So whatever you think becomes your reality. So let me change my thinking. I'm not supposed to say I have this problem, I have that problem. No complaining. Don't even complain to yourself. Do you like yourself when you complain? I don't know. That's
No, I don't like.
yeah. But others will either some people will hate it when you complain to them. Some people will be so happy that you have problems, and other people will not care.
Okay.
So why are you complaining? So everything
Okay.
that brought will let will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong,
Okay.
good.
Okay.
So no more complaining. No more thinking that my life is not working, or even if I do have pain in my body, ask your body, how can I let this go? How can I let this go?
Okay,
The
ma'am.
more you
Thank
say
you.
that, yeah, thank you. The more you say that I have pain, I have problems, it will become true. And your point of view creates your reality.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
So all the problems that you have, that you've decided, which you cannot overcome by yourself, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, poisons. 1 second, guys.
Nithya, you are muted. I can't hear.
No, I was on mute. I just got a call which I had to pick up. Yeah. Thank you. So everything that brought up and led on for you, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad. Pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Okay. So any other questions? And anyone who's having any body problems like Raji or
Ma'am,
Adya?
one more small thing. Can I ask, if you don't mind? Can I ask one more?
Yeah, one second. If you have anything to do with bodies, pains, or diseases, please listen to the May 17th call on YouTube. Even skin, all that will, I've given enough clearings for that. So please go and listen to that.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Actually, no, ma'am, I delivered baby recently. So after that, my hair loss has started and it's not stopping. So any clearance statement I can do? I mean, I want to think positive and come out of that, but can you frame a sentence for me? Like, I don't know whether I'm doing it properly.
What are you doing?
No, I say that whatever which is not allowing my hair to be strong, I'm willing to uncreate and destroy it all, right? And could you help
But
me
you
with this?
worry about your hair also?
Yeah.
Which one is more?
Worry.
Then it won't work. When you want the statements to work, we don't argue the statements by thinking against the statement. So everything that brought up will you destroy and uncreate. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9. It's about being the statement. So I say, what would it be like for me to have strong, healthy, black, thick hair? Everything that doesn't allow that, I destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, poisons. And then I should not worry about my hair or say I have hair fall or look at my hair and say it's not looking good. All this will undo it.
Okay.
For every time you think about your hair, interesting point of view, I have this point of view.
Okay,
ma'am. Point of view, I have this point of view.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nithya, is not there a conclusion or a decision in this question? What would it take for me to have, like, we are already deciding, give me this? It's not a question.
Yeah, but that is what you would like. So you can ask for what you would like. We don't decide on how it will happen.
Okay, thank you.
Because it's okay for us to know what we would like in life, what we desire, where we would like to head.
Thanks.
Thank you. So everything that brought up and led down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So what invention? Hi, Swami. Yes, please.
Hi. You were just going to say something. You can say that.
No, I completely forgot it. You can go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. Okay, so I am bringing this up because I had this question even I think in a couple of calls before. So whenever we are saying all the expectation and projection, so we still can expect ourselves to reach or get, or we can still expect the universe to gift us something. It's just that how it has to gift is not supposed to be concluded, is it? When we
Yes.
say don't expect and project.
Yes.
Okay, so even when it is a projection, so it's okay to expect anything that we desire for. It's only about the path in both expectation, projection, both of them, in both of these energies, is it?
Yes. So it is okay for us to request the universe and expect it to fulfill our requests. But how and when is what we don't expect and project on. So if I, for example, if I say I would like, for example, really good earrings, that is an ask. What would it be like for me to get that? So that's okay. And I'm sure I will get it because the universe will make sure it changes every molecule to give you what you ask. But will I buy it myself? Will someone else buy it? I don't project on everyone I meet, or I don't tell them, see, I'm looking for earrings. Can you get it for me? So there I don't expect a project on anyone or anything. So when we do that, the universe will give it to me in the best and fastest way possible. And this is when we don't make time significant at all.
Right.
Because it can show up 20 years later also, but it'll be the best earring ever. It's like, okay, right, wrong, good, bad, fault, fuck, all nine, trust, poisonous. So I ask for it and I actually just believe that I'll get it at the right time. And it'll fall in place with impeccable timing. In the right time, not even one. You'll see how many things have fallen in place. Not one of your desire, 4, 5 things. Everything will come at once. And that's how it is. Everything that does not allow you to know, to perceive, and receive, that will you destroy and uncreate. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all natures, poisonous. So I was asking for a job. Actually, I was not asking. I think in the morning calls or some call, no, before this calls, at least 4 or 5 of my clients wanted jobs. So I was clearing for them. Then I landed up a job. Like, okay, so if you do enough clearings for others, you will also get it. How does it get fed? And then I was like, it was like 10 minutes. The office is 10 minutes from my house. I have no idea where it was. I didn't even look at where is the office, how much do I have to travel? Because till the last day, I was like, probably I won't go. I don't need the job. Why would I go back? I'm not going to go. And then on the day before, something was like, my friend, she got me the interviews and all. I was like, what will happen to her? They're going to fire her if I don't go.
So
okay,
you got a job now? Like,
no, this is 2 years back.
Okay.
Now I quit my job.
Yeah, I was aware of that. I thought.
Yeah. So yesterday my friend told me, Nithya, you're like, one day I call you and you said you're out of work. The other day you said you're back at work. Then you say you're out of work. What are you doing? I said, I don't know. I just do whatever I want. Right, wrong, bad, fault, work, all that. They said, you just change and you just leave jobs and join jobs at the drop of a hat. I said, why not? Right, wrong, good, bad, fault, fuck. So anyway, when I went there, I said, okay, let me just go for the first day and see whether I see what's showing up. It was actually 10 minutes away from my house. I didn't know. After going there is when I figured it out. And they talked about empowering everyone, which is what I also was like thinking. I have to empower people. That was one of my desires, still is one of my desires. So that job gave me that. They talked about how you should empower people. And then I was like, I would like to talk in front of 400 people, 500 people. So there was some training and they nominated me and 500 people were there. And I talked so loud because they could hear me. So all these things, it just gives you an opportunity to play out all your desires. So the universe knows what's the best way to give you what you're asking. If you don't define the how and you don't get tied to the when. Many people get tied to the when. We get impatient. It's not yet happened. It's not yet happened. Right. So what if you don't have to be impatient? So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and girls. And that's how I see, it's like when something shows up, the creation that I'm asking for is not one. It's 5, 6, 7 things I've asked, all put together. And all so much better. So what would you be willing to receive that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and girls.
I have this thing that I have noticed is earlier I used to be very confident that whatever I'm asking will show up. And now there is this energy that whatever I'm asking, I am not confident that that will show, because I'm not sure that there is something better than this that is available. So the sense of certainty, because as you're speaking, I'm becoming aware that the sense of certainty that I will have it, or someone else says that I want a job, the earlier the confidence that I had in the universe is no longer there, because I feel, what if there is a different time and a different way it is going to show up? And there is this little wonky energy about it, because it's also about there is something greater at the same time. Not about not trusting, but there is this energy of, I don't know what I can't put my fingers on it.
So everywhere you've decided what you ask will show up only once and not godzillion times in different ways. Will you destroy that? Right, wrong, good, bad, for all nine trust present. So receive this, receive something better later, receive much more better later. But don't stop yourself by saying, what if something else is greater and I don't want this? Okay. And Swami, is that yours?
No, definitely not. This was not my reality at all 2 years before. It's just that I think just about this projection expectation, something got stick to me that changed my belief about things, and I think I just bought into certain point of view. I kind of misapplied and misidentified it, and that's what I perceive.
So the idea here is, it's okay, you can ask this in a particular way, and you can expect it in a particular way, but always say, if there's something greater, let that show. If this is the greatest, let it show, or something better. Then you keep it open for something better to also come.
Right. I think in that particular part it's more about for the sake of saying, and not about really, being willing to have that. That's what I noticed, the difference when I do it because with Access I learned that we need not have expectation projection, and that definitely that is showing up far more phenomenally than what I'm asking. However, there is no confidence anymore about exactly will I get this or not, will others get this or not.
Swami, who is others? Who are you?
So when I say others, I'm saying when clients come in and they ask me for clearing or some programming for them, I'm not really sure now anymore. I have because earlier for my reality was whatever I ask me, universal give. If I don't give up and give in, and now my reality is whatever I'm asking, I'm not really sure whether that is the greatest thing that is good for me. There is something better that can show up, and at a different point of time, not perhaps right away, at the right time.
Okay, so what would it be like for you to just receive whatever is the greatest version of your ask at the right time, without contemplating when it will happen, and without contemplating whether it's going to happen or not? So everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you destroy and create it?
Yes, absolutely. I'll have.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So just because we asked it, it will definitely happen. But if you get into a doubt of, is this the greatest? Is this the greatest? You're defining your ask. Again, you're putting some expectation without calling it an expectation.
Exactly. I am getting it now. Thanks.
So then it will reduce the energy of what you ask. So what if I can live that in such a way that the universe will give me the best and I don't worry about anything else? Don't calculate. I was just talking about calculation this week on. Don't calculate whether this is the best or not. And you can receive the same thing godzillion times. Like if I ask for earrings, like someone, like Tina bought me earrings. And then that's why I talked about earrings today. And then someone else bought me another set. So it's not that it's not going to show up again. It's not one-time actualization. It is godzillion times actualization. And what if you allow every creation of yours to show up different and better? So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you destroy and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, for all nine trust presence. So there is, if we're thinking I can actualize, let's say I'm buying a house, so one time I'll get this house right. And it has to be the best. But what if you can buy 40 more houses? And you buy this house now and buy 40 later. You can live like that. It's not that I have to get it one time right and the perfect and the best thing right now. Right. So everywhere you're trying to get your actualization right. Will you not destroy and create?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all nine shots, boys and beyonds.
Can I ask one more thing? So in this, there is this another energy of which I was not aware earlier. Like earlier, I thought if I just do visualization, affirmation, things will show up, and that will be my reality. And now, after access, I become present that you also have to be the energy, not just do ask. And that got me into this. At times, I am observing is okay. If things are not showing up, then perhaps I'm not yet being my ask. And
No,
that kind of
1 second. If things are not showing up, delay does not mean denial. The universe will decide the timing. But the minute it doesn't show up, if you say, maybe I'm not being that energy, you have reduced everything that you've worked on.
Right. But what if when they say that, okay, you are asking, or rather you're pretending to ask, you are not really actually asking. And this particular thing I was not aware earlier. Now I'm being aware. I wonder at times when things are not showing up or delaying, whatever that thing may be. Oh, then I'm questioning, okay, is it that somewhere I'm not being? So how do I take care of this particular awareness that I have now, which I didn't had earlier, but I'm being at the effect of this awareness?
Okay. So the willingness to never judge yourself and to look at a way we can celebrate all the crap. So if I get an awareness that I'm not yet the energy, I celebrate that too. What would it be like for me to become the energy? If that is a judgment, it is going to stop me. So the willingness not to judge, because I'm so infinite and I adore myself. And is any of your creation greater than you?
Well, no.
So why would I even have to worry if some of my creation or ask doesn't happen, if I know that I'm the greatest of all? And my love and adoration and respect for myself is much bigger than any creations that I'm asking for.
Wow.
Yeah. So if I live like that, then it doesn't matter. I get classes today. It's okay. I don't get, it doesn't matter, because I'm there for myself. I have a lot of friends. Amazing. I don't have any friends. Amazing. Because I'm there for myself. So live like that. Live as if you are so blessed, which is the truth. And no creation is less or more. So if I say I would like that, I was thinking of a light bulb and I got it. That is such it's a powerful creation because I got it within an hour. And that is not a lesser creation than the house that I'm constructing. That is this definition's reality of creation itself. So what if you can celebrate everything you can create? And what if you say that maybe I am not being that is enough to create you not being that? Will you ever say that? So everything that brought up and led down for you will be destroyed and created. Right, wrong, good, bad. So the energy of I'm controlled from the How to Become Money workbook is I do not try to decide the timings.
Right.
I just ask, I know it will happen. And let me just be as patient and as calm for the universe to bring it to me at the right time. Because the universe knows things that you don't know. When I went to the job, actually for 1 year, I was thinking probably I shouldn't have gone. Then this virus hit. And that's when I realized, oh my God, I was aware. And that job was so stable. I was like, I didn't have to worry anything about the virus at all.
Right.
So you're aware of things and the universe is aware of when to give you. What's the best time to give you? So let me just trust that. And it comes with so many other things in place.
Yes, it does.
That's right. Right, wrong, good, bad. For all natures, poisonous. So everywhere you think that when anything gets delayed, it is being denied to you. Will you now destroy and create?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, for all natures, poisonous. So those times, instead of saying, am I delaying it or am I not being the energy? Those are not questions, even though it seems like questions.
Right.
So what we ask is, what is right about this I'm not getting? What can I be for this to happen faster?
Right.
Universe, show me what work are you doing in the background? This is what I ask. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know. My ask is not happening. But isn't the universe working in the background? So I'm like, it's like your auditor. You go and tell them, tell me what are you doing? So I'm like, can you tell me what you're doing in the background? I don't see it yet. Are you actually working in the background or not? And then some message will come like, see, I'm trying to get you into this, even though it's not yet happening. So everything that brought up in it, will you destroy it?
Yes.
Right, wrong, with bad, for all natures, poison.
You have a lot of clarity. Thanks.
Awesome. Himanshi is saying, feeling so spacious. Thank you so much. I got so many of my answers in spite of joining late. How does it get better than that? Okay, 7 more minutes, guys. Today we have the summer solstice. So sharp at 10, I will be logging off. And if I log off, all of you will automatically be logged off. So everything that brought up in that time, destroy it. Right, wrong, good, bad, for all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So any more questions? That's silent.
Hi, Nithya. Since no one asking, I have this question. So can you speak more about doing and being the tool? How, like at times, yeah, you can just speak on this. I have a couple of things, but because there are times when we do a lot of clearing, or many people do a lot of clearing. However, they're pretending to do, actually, they're not being that. So how can one know when they are doing the questions and when they are doing the clearings and they are being the clearings, and how they can move from doing to being? What are the tips or paths that you think?
See, you have to be present with whatever you do. When you're doing, also you're being. You're being all the time, whether you're doing something, whether you're not doing anything. So we're always being. What you're being matters. So what we're asking is be congruent with what you do. When I clean the house, I clean the house. I only clean the house with so much presence. I do not keep thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen yesterday, what if it doesn't work. So when you ask the question, be the question. What is a question? What is the energy of a question? It's an energy of wonder, curiosity, possibility. So when I say what is right about this, I'm not getting, it has to be with wonder and curiosity, not with, I'm such a wrong person. What is right about this? I'm such a bad person. Okay, what is right about this? I screwed up everything. What is right about this?
Right.
That is not being the question you're asking. That is just doing the question for the sake of doing. So being the question is always with a sense of possibility. I wonder how I can change this. Not that.
I think many say that if you judge, then you can't change. So I think here this fits, like when we are judging,
yes,
then we can't change. Then it has to be from a space of wonderment and curiosity and possibility.
Correct. So if I already decide I can't change this, there's a judgment. There's a point of view.
Right.
And then if I say, what can I be to change this? That underlying point of view will also play. Even my question may work, but it has lesser chance of working now. So that is why when I be in the space of wonder and curiosity, when I ask the question, that's all I'm just there with the question, with the belief and faith that this will open up something new. And it will start.
I wanted to clarify, Nithya. What I'm also getting, in addition to whatever else you said, that the question I ask would then be mostly an open-ended question. I wouldn't ask a question which requires a yes or no answer, right?
It's contextual. If you want to like check, is this mine? You can do yes or no, but desires usually are open-ended.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So if you want to like ask, are you truly being yourself? Those can be yes or no questions. Yeah. So the idea is, it's very simple, guys. Just be happy and do whatever it is that you work out. Then you be. Because when you be, you have to be the best version of yourself, not the version that is a victim or I can't do this or doubt or self-judgment. So let's say I'm working with a client and I give them a question. But as I'm telling them the question, if I say, what if it works? What if it doesn't work? What if this is not right? I'm adding some doubt to the question. So the energy of change is not fully the question. There are some more elements to it. So that will reduce. It will reduce the capacity at which I am doing the session. It will reduce things for my client. So what if when I say something, I'm just being that. I'm just being that. And then one statement can do magic. So some people have called me and I've given only one clearing. And then they've said it has worked. And that depends on the person. Not everyone may get it in one clearing. You may have to do more clearings, but we don't take it on ourselves. I wonder how I can do better next time. I wonder how I can get clients who can receive what I have to say. Everything that is times the godzillion will be destroyed and created. right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, poison, pure. So it's like that.
Thanks, Nithya. That gives a good clarity. Thank you.
Nithya, I think today morning and since yesterday evening, I think I was not saying. I'm having this amazing awareness of peeling so many things that I was never able to comprehend earlier. So suddenly, I just asked questions which I was unwilling to ask earlier, and a lot of the answers that came back to me were control. And when I was further questioning what do I love about this, so many past things have come up as answers. Going back to the point of creation, I'm just sharing, it's not a question. To the point of creation as to when it got created. One question went back to as young as I was in class 2. The answer came from there. After 9 or 10 times I ran the question, what do I love about X? So you just have to keep at it. And judgments and being don't come together. True. And when you're judging yourself for judging yourself, it further doesn't work. So it just stops there.
So no judging of yourself, no judging of others, no doubting, just have fun.
Yeah.
You can't make anyone worse with anything you say or do. That's a nice belief system to have. So you're not making them worse. So give it your best shot. And it depends on how they receive. So definitely there will be changes, but it cannot be what you expect, right? This person's skin disease has to go away in one session. That will be an expectation. And if it doesn't go away in one session, you're like, maybe I did it wrong. Maybe I doubted myself. So that's when we ask more questions. Okay, what else should I do? What is the other layer that I have to handle here?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad. Pot, pock, all nine shots, poison. Okay, guys, 10 o'clock sharp. I'm going to have to stop this call. Thank you so much. I hope everyone enjoyed. And
have fun.
Thank you. All the shamanic guys rejoin, same meeting night. Okay. Everyone else, please do not rejoin today. I'll see you.
Thank you, Nithya.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Nithya. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nithya.